goers. Welcome to the first Good News Interactive down-home, nitty-gritty, subversive guerrilla, on-the-street beat TV interactive news program. We have a very special show planned for you tonight. Tonight, impromptu, a very special guest named David Gross to talk about what's been happening with the plastic bags going on. Seth and the Lesbian Brothers, Sam doing some rap beats, the Herbalist, and some footage of the Joyous Lake that you have never seen before. So, and also some news just in. There was a, There was a meeting, and David's going to talk to you about that later, about the bicycles. So, thanks for coming. So impromptu, David Gross.
My pleasure.
So nice to have you here.
Journey, you know what I really love? I love seeing this. I love seeing you use this. Because I think the last time I was on your show, I brought one in. And here you are using
and now I have it. I followed your
bottle.
advice. And
Thank
it's the best thing to have, I
Isn't
tell
it great?
you. It's lovely. And when I get dehydrated, I can just have a sip.
There you go.
There you go. So I hear you're doing some fantastic things for our town concerning the use of plastic bags.
I just came from the town board meeting.
I just
came from the town board meeting after leaving the environmental commission meeting.
Well, caller, we have very limited time, but tell us what your vision is in 2 seconds. What's going on?
You don't have any volume up. We can't hear you.
Oh, darn. Turn us up. Oh,
I turned you up all the way. There's nothing.
Okay, well, we'll work on that.
I'm sorry.
You got to hear us. Thanks for calling in.
Doesn't make any sense.
Hello,
Did you check the volume on the TV?
Testing.
She says she put it all over. I don't know. Sometimes,
Yeah, I know.
Surprise. It doesn't work. Plug it in.
Oh, really?
Plug it in, right.
I hope they can hear us.
Sometimes. I don't know. Maybe
Does it work?
Yeah. It works on yours? Okay, thanks.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay, so plastic bags. What's going
Plastic
on
bags.
there?
So first, I left the environmental commission meeting and I walked into the town board meeting, which is going on right now, right next door. We had asked them to pass a resolution encouraging the Ulster County Legislature to impose a user fee on all single-use shopping bags to discourage their use in the entire county. So it's not just Woodstock, it's Ulster County.
Excellent.
And we did that because we wanted, personally, Journey, I'd like to get rid of styrofoam food containers and styrofoam coffee cups and the plastic wrappers that come shrink-wrapped around everything I buy.
You're like
look at my garbage can. My garbage
it.
can's got plastic in it, and that's it. It's got nothing but plastic. I can't, and it's irreducible. You can't get rid of the stuff. So we wanted to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And the most visible symbol is the single-use shopping bag. And we use the phrase single-use shopping bag because it's not just plastic. Paper bags are better on the back end when you get rid of them, but probably at least just as bad, maybe worse on the front end when you create them. And yes, they're reusable, so is plastic, but the bottom line is if you have a cloth shopping bag, the kind I had on last time I was on the show.
I remember, yeah.
You can use them over and over and over again.
It doesn't have to be a cloth shopping bag. I mean, that's always helpful. It could sometimes, if you forget, this always works. Just trying to work on your juggling act always works. Or look, you have a
pockets.
Pockets. People go in there to order some, cream, and then they have a bag. So that's just pretty silly.
So the idea is you have a fee that you charge people to use a giveaway bag, whether it's plastic or paper. And in Ireland, that was tried in Ireland, I don't know how many years ago.
Right.
But in a matter of weeks, a 35-cent fee reduced the use of single-use bags 94%.
Right, really.
That's huge.
That is huge. Is that going to be about the price that we pay for our plastic bags?
We're debating that.
Okay.
Don't
even wait for this to happen. I mean, this is going to happen. This is cool, but be ahead of your time. Be edgy. Start using your canvas bags already.
Because
do it now.
This is our planet. You drive down the highways, or you go out in a boat, or wherever you go, there's plastic bags
everywhere.
all over the place, and the idea that they decompose or resurrect themselves is bunk.
I know. If there's any,
they form poison. They just break down and form smaller and smaller toxic particles, and they kill birds and animals. And as I said in the town board meeting, whether you're a vegan or a vegetarian or a carnivore, we're at the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
And that plastic stuff is going to end up right here.
Yeah.
And it's going to
So
Yeah, doesn't do you any good.
if there's any questions about what happens with these types of plastics, you can ask David Gross, or you can also go on one of our episodes entitled "The 7 Deadly Plastics," and Lori T.J. Vanini will sing the whole thing for you. So thanks, David Gross, for coming on. This is awesome.
And I'm not going to steal David's thunder, but bicycles are coming. And there's going to be we're going to have a much more bicycle-friendly town.
Right on.
I'm going to help David with that.
Bicycle lanes are we talking about?
I'm not stealing David's thunder.
He's
I just said that.
about it.
I've thought about that many times.
Well,
I go and I see the new paved roads, and I said, well, if they just did 2 more feet, we would have...
Well,
David, this man wants me to steal your thunder, and I'm not doing it.
We're going to have, and stay tuned, we're going to have some music for the Lesbian Brothers.
Great to be on, Jenny. Take care. It's really great to see you.
Great to see you.
Have
Thanks
a
a
good night,
lot.
everyone.
Have a great night. Thanks again, David. And this is a little ditty from the Lesbian Brothers.
A little ditty?
Keep it live for all of you out there.
Keep it live. T.G. Vanini used to come to my open mic, where'd she go? And sing his 7 Deadly Plastic song. I always like to roll my... Hello. Greetings, Woodstock. 40 miles away from where the Woodstock Festival is. 52, okay, all right. I didn't count them. I was drunk for 12 of them.
Okay.
I don't remember 40. Oh yeah, hello Woodstock and the internet. The billions of people watching us on the internet. I don't want to forget them. How's the volume? There we go. Thank you very much. I am the Lesbian Brothers. Looking out my window, there's a full moon out tonight. Someone's selling something over by the traffic light. Empty cries, horny lies, slow dance on the killing floor. All I really want is comfort, but I don't know what it for. Here comes everything. Here comes everything. I was born in Brooklyn, where the streets are paper glass. Got me a gutter education, and I got it pretty fast. Dodging cars, topless bars, smoking dope and cigarettes. I remember knowing something that I just as soon forget. Here comes everything. Here comes everything. You know, there's an old expression, borders upon cliche. Whenever anyone wants to cheer you up, they'll turn to you and they'll inevitably say that everything's coming your way. Yep, that's what they'll say, that everything's coming your way. And they'll say that like it's a good thing. Everything coming your way. Think about that. Everything coming your way. Well, I don't know a lot of things, but I know that everything is a lot of things coming your way. So the next time that someone or something tells you that everything's coming your way, my advice to those of you listening, duck. Here comes everything. Here comes everything. Here come the Jetsons, Flintstones, Mr. Ed, Ricky and Lucy, Ethel and Fred, Otis and Cramden, back from the dead. Here comes everything. That's what I said. Here comes everything. Here comes everything. Comes everything. 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 And there goes everything. Okay, so I got an announcement. If we get a camera on me, please.
Who's directing? What camera are we taking?
There we go. So I'm gonna make a quick message. Journey, you gonna interview me, or I'm just talking?
Okay, what happened? What happened at next door?
Okay.
I just brought you here. That's why the show was late. Sorry. Folks.
Yeah, so we were just late because there's a town board meeting going on right next door,
Uh-huh.
and they were talking when I got in there. They're talking about the single-use plastic bag thing. They're talking about wanting the county to pass a tax on plastic and paper bags when you go shopping.
Right.
So instead of the bag being free like it is now, you got to pay for it. You know, and hopefully that'll discourage people. And then they started talking about putting in bike racks all over town.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's a great idea. You know, Woodstock needs bike racks all over the place. There used to be bike racks all over town. Now there's none.
And benches and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
So they're talking about putting bike racks. And then one lady raised her hand. She's like, "But it's so dangerous biking in town. Can't they have bike paths or anything?" And then the supervisor, Jeff Moran, went on to say that you can't really do that because all the main towns roads aren't controlled by the town. They're controlled by the state or the county or whatever. And so he was saying, you know, so I went up there and I said, you know, just because the roads controlled by the state doesn't mean that it's impossible to have, you know, a bike lane.
Right,
So
just because
what if we put together a committee of people or a task force of people that research the issue to see if, you know, it's possible? And so he said, "Oh yeah, if you want to do it, start it. We're starting the task force right now."
Whoa.
And so it's just like if I get up there and say that.
So you're now.
So now I'm the chair of the task force.
If there's anyone that wants
If
to help,
if there's anybody who wants to help, we're going to start a 5-member task force.
Cool.
And I already know 2 people who are definitely going to join. You know,
right.
and we're just going to.
Yeah, we get.
We don't get guns. No, but
Peace
we do get peace badges. Yeah, just those guns. Can we? Okay, you can't see the viewers at home. The viewers at home can't see the guns, but it was Aaron
So do
holding
you
up his
have a
arm.
particular song that you're going to sing about this?
This song.
Celebration, or?
Okay, well, this song actually has nothing to do with this topic, but
Ladies and gentlemen, David Lewis sings a song called.
you know, I don't even know what it's called, but it's on the movie Desperado, and Antonio Banderas sings it.
Okay.
Okay, so. Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor. Las mujeres no me faltan, ni dinero ni amor. Me gusta tomar los tragos, aguardiente es lo mejor. También la tequila blanca con su agradable sabor. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena
de mi corazón. Soy un hombre muy honrado que me gusta lo mejor. Las mujeres no me faltan, ni dinero ni amor. Me gusta tocar la guitarra, me gusta cantar ese son. La mariachi me acompaña cuando canto mi canción. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Ay, 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 mi amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Eso es. Again, that song really had nothing to do with bike lanes, but it had that inspirational energy in there, you know, that made us say, we can do this. Yes, we can have bike lanes in Woodstock. So our next guest is a didgeridoo player named Chris, and Chris is going to play some didgeridoo for us.
Really down home. I love that. So, Bart, what do you got for us? What's in their archives there?
First, I want to say
look
that
at?
I'm really happy you invited me. I haven't been in the studio in about 10 years, but I helped make these chairs.
You did? These are fabulous.
In 1979.
You're responsible for this chair?
Yes, that's right. They had cushions on them.
Still going. Still lasting.
They had cushions on them when they were first made, yeah. And they were the same color as the wall in the back.
The wall was blue?
The same color as the
You guys,
chairs.
he knows that the color of the wall was blue.
I know that, that's right.
So you helped start this.
Start this,
Thank
yes.
you. I was stuck.
And in honor of my appearance here tonight, I brought a video from what it was like back in I think it was probably 1981, right?
Uh-huh.
What happened, I have to give you a little background in history.
Uh-huh.
We went on the air at the end of 79 or 80, and we formed a not-for-profit corporation. I was on the board for 10 years. And for 10 years, almost weekly, we were fighting to keep the station on the air because one person on Christmas Eve decided to do a video program, a review of gay men's films.
Oh.
So on Christmas Eve, he had a film
Tisk
of a guy
tisk.
dancing in a jockstrap, which I brought for you
Oh
tonight.
my God! No way you brought it.
An
Fabulous.
abbreviated version, which is about 4 seconds long, but it's actually a 6-minute video that shows. And I have to apologize because it's a little, from reel-to-reel tape.
Oh,
from
good.
way back
This
then.
is analog. This is real. We
This
like
is analog, and
We dig it.
it has a few stability
Is this the
problems.
first one or the second one that was on? There's 2 videos.
The 6-minute one or the 8-minute one?
The 8-minute one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Thank you.
So could we?
I also, depending on when do you have to go off the air?
Well, we have till 5 of, and we have a couple more people coming on now.
Right. Well, I told Aaron that when I came here that I was going to bring some videos from the Joyous Lake when Ron
I would
Marion's...
love to see them. Would you be able to come back next week?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd be
right
happy
on.
to.
Cool.
But I'm
You're gonna have
really,
to stay tuned next week.
I want to make a pitch. I had shot 3 half-hour reels. Back then, reels were a half hour. Ron Marion asked me to shoot that night because it was the last night he was running the Joyous Lake as a restaurant. So I shot 1 reel, but it cost me $300 to have it restored so it could be played, right?
Wow.
I have 2 more reels, and each one of them going to cost $300 to have them restored. But the second reel is the one where he is cooking his last meal and shrimp scampi, and
that sounds a little kind of sad.
we haven't seen it since 1978.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, so let's watch some of the footage.
All right, but first we're going to look at the footage,
Uh-huh.
and next time we'll look at the
Yeah,
Ron Marions. But
yeah.
the footage is, we called it Channel 6 back then, and the program that we aired a lot of the shows on was called The Night Owl Show.
Okay.
And my girlfriend and I did The Night Owl Show. Some of you people out there watching might remember. It's like a long time ago.
Uh-huh. So you guys got to stay in the studio past 12 o'clock?
Yeah, it was
Because we have a curfew now. We're not allowed to be here
The
past
reason
12
there's a
o'clock.
curfew is because a lot of people were squatting here,
right?
Living
I mean,
here.
it is nice. It's heated and everything.
There's a
I
bathroom
mean, why
and a
not?
piano. There used to be a piano.
Bathroom and piano. I'm like it's an artist's heaven.
I don't know if we'll get to the end of this video,
Okay,
but we closed every show with a national anthem. We did our own national anthem. Every musician we knew, we asked to do like a version of it. Instead of jet planes flying, you know how they used to close?
Yeah, I remember that.
In the old days, TV stations went off the air around midnight. Now they're on 24 hours. But they used to have jet planes and tanks.
Okay,
and
let's take a look at some of this footage, shall we?
Thank you.
At home he says things like, please pass the butter, or to be or not to be. But when you get him down to the bar, he just says arf.
Blues.
But believe me, at home, Channel 6 is amazing. For example, here's what some people are saying about it.
I don't want it coming into my house. If this is what is going to happen... No, we've been through that.
Censored, but
I don't want to pull the plug on Channel 6 per se. I want to pull the plug on homosexual love. Or whatever that was. In my house.
I'm a lesbian, and I am really, really upset about you. What is your name?
Carl Van Wagner.
Carl. Unfortunately, I can believe that you said that. But I'm really appalled. I'm really appalled to live in a town that seems so rabid with homophobia.
I don't mind your homosexuality. I don't want it in my house.
Well, hey, don't invite me over.
Not invite it on my TV either. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your TV, not everybody.
Now these people are talking about this show. They're not talking about this show.
I've always loved her.
And they're not talking about this show either.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Until you see a light inside the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more time. 1, 2, 3.
I like to think of Channel 6 as being loaded with danger, intrigue, and adventure. But I know that we're mostly just plain folks. Programs regularly seen on Channel 6 include these favorites.
So, this is what we're supporting. Our money is going to the CIA and causing the death and destruction and torture of people all over the world, and I think it's time that we stop them. I think the motto is do away with the CIA and do it today. That's the way I feel.
You know, one of the first questions that I get asked when I lecture, and I lecture on campuses around the country, one of the first questions I get asked is, when did you decide to be gay? You know, like I woke up one morning, it was a nice sunny morning, and I look out the window, I say, I think I'm going to be a lesbian.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There. See, a strong peace makes me feel more aggressive and stronger as I work.
Okay, that's all added. We're going to lighten up the chocolate by putting a little bit of cream and a little bit of the egg whites in first.
Do you think that the police in the area give teenagers a hard time?
No, I think the police in this area do their job.
The police force is really lame. I think it stinks. I think they're really misers and they're cold. And like, they're not nice. The cops just aren't nice sometimes.
Not nice to everybody or just teenagers or?
I don't know. I think they're not nice to people that they don't think are perfect citizens.
It's interesting, the derivation of the word disrupt.
Rupt?
Yeah, disrupt.
Disrupt.
Dis meaning?
Dis meaning what you're talking about.
Dishandle.
Dis. It's an article.
And rupt?
Rupt.
Clearly a derivation of rump. This ass. This was based upon an Italian insult.
Oh, assume.
Yeah, this ass.
Assume.
This ass.
Assume.
This ass.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. It was to make an ass of you and me.
Yeah, at a distance.
At a distance. Dis assume.
Distance.
Dis assume.
He entered my box of ivory snow, sucked off my Panasonic ovaries, and electrocuted himself. That one's improved.
Explore the modern myth of Cinderella, late night on Channel 6. It's the Night Owl Show.
Walking through the front door, night owl. Thought I told you, baby, night owl. I don't love you no more.
If you would like to receive our monthly program guide and become a member of Channel 6, just send $5 to Box 843, Woodstock, New York, 12498. And please indicate if you'd like to play your program on Channel 6, and we'll include a producer's kit for you.
I'm Ethel Kirchner from Brooklyn, a member of Women's Strike.
I'm her twin sister. Your twin sisters. Why did you come here today?
We're twins for peace. We want peace all over the earth. Give peace a chance. We've been fighting for over 20 years.
20 years you've been coming to demonstrations. All right, we'll have lots of interviews with people like this in the crowd all day long.
Premiere showing Friday, April 8th.
They hear all things like that. We always,
so we're not going to do the Star Spangled Banner, but we could save it to the end of your show.
We could do that. Yeah. That's so much interesting footage. It's like I want to see more and more of it.
Right. No, I have tons and tons of footage from those days. The library has some of it,
Yeah,
too.
that would be so cool for you to come and have a show, and then maybe have a pointer, and we can point out all the people that we know. And
right.
Because we were in the studio just so, I know that person.
Did you go to school here? Were you raised here?
Yeah.
I have a lot of school shows where,
fantastic.
little kids in the mid and early 1980s.
Okay, so maybe we told everyone we would see footage from the lake, so maybe next week we'll see footage from the lake.
Sounds good. I can probably be here next week if you invite me.
Fantastic. Please, will you come?
Sure.
Okay, great. Thanks, Bart. And now, ladies and gentlemen, some tunes from Sam. Check him out.
Does he have a mic?
Give that man a microphone. Yes, he's got a mic.
How's it going? Why should I try just to come shy? I wanna fly, but I'm stranded, only stare at the sky. Ask but no reply. Why am I confined to this dry pigsty? My life's gonna ride, the days just flew away, just getting by. Hold on. Alright, with no skips. Alright, I'm gonna do my new song. It's a sign. Racing, pacing, a million miles a minute. The situation I was facing seemed easy till I was in it. I responded so dominant, I'm my own greatest critic. You're so sick with it, you're so gifted, so spit it. Using verbal arithmetic, working words leave them riveted. A conversion of verses so diverse, never limited. Descriptions conditioned with precision if you're listening. The cataclysm I live in is given many different images. Visions with symbolism, the description so vivid. Twisted conditions permitted wicked renditions. Confessing my lessons so there's no question I'm driven. Unlimited wisdom is forbidden in this prison. So expressing with passion what's within my opinion. Take straight light and transform it into prism. Analyze every angle and mangle the competition. Politician is enabled cause he's tangled in the system. So I'm grateful I'm capable to strangle your superstition till the problem is forgotten. Creation is my mission. Creation is my mission. And this is my revival, inspired with a potent style. My rivals are in denial while survival is vital. Stifle the opposition, my decision is final. I've compiled life's trials, entitled to my title. Wild child, get riled while I describe the undeniable. With predominant topics, the logic is constant. Hypnotic sonnets compose notions for your profit. Atomic for this time that isn't typical. Inscript and pivotal compositions envision the metaphysical. With irresistible rhythm hitting an interval. Tantalize minds deprived of the critical. So I design rhymes and find it's medicinal. Submit subliminal riddles to cripple the superficial. Your simple issues will not riddle my principle. I spread essential lessons, the definition is crystal. Rekindle the beneficial, let the pitiful fizzle.
Check that shit Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
I really like this one. It's kind of like an interlude. I have surmounted many mental mountains and have been surrounded by many mental men. So new and clouded where many before have doubted, but I shall find the strength within. I wander on long and far and onward. I forge my armor, light and strong with skill. Proof my thoughts were clairvoyant as I pondered, and honored as my sword performs my will. Became a master, faster for I faltered, and I suffered from my love and lust of thrill. But gained the strength through each opponent conquered, and the wisdom of the system I continue still. And I shall continue on, till I can go on no longer. Have faith in the dreams I need fulfilled. Sometimes the time becomes quiet, cold and somber. Feel the peace I seek to one day own. I reach my seat, a throne of gold I molded. The kingdom old, it grows off roads of stone, bringing wisdom to those composed with vision, and driven to have their seed be sown. The people panic, prone and torn in indecision. They've arisen cause the mistakes of old are known. A tale told with detail and great precision. They listen close to those of flesh and bone. November 29th at Bridgewater. I have a live performance. Bridgewater is in downtown Kingston. It's right near the old bridge. Used to be the West Strand Grill, and got a lot of company, a lot of good, very inspirational artists going to be joining me. So I hope anybody can make it. November 29th at 9 o'clock.
When do you start rhyming?
I start rhyming all night.
No, when did you start?
Oh, ever since I was a little kid. I actually used to win all the poetry contests that yearbook, 4th grade yearbook poetry, and all throughout my entire.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you very much. Right. No, I live in Woodstock. I live right down the road.
Right on.
Thank you very much.
Do it again, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is a service announcement from Woodstock Television. Everyone, drink your tea, everyone, because it's important.
Can I drink my water?
Yes, drink your water in your stainless steel drinking container. Blood purifiers are real good for you, especially right now. Get that clover, that nettles, we get the yellow dock, we get all that stuff to bring all the schmutz up from the liver, Going into winter, we need to get healthy, pee a lot, get rid of all that excess. So, what do you think about that, transvolutionist?
Well, I think we're Americans, or on the have the footings necessary to be able to call ourselves Americans. While everything's collapsing, nothing is collapsing.
Everything is falling together and out of line at the same time.
Find the cure, find the cause.
Let's be all part of this progressive evolution.
If you find the cure, they add to the cause.
I want to thank everyone for making this reality a vision and a reality and an illusion all at the same time.
That's your reality, not my reality.
Is this now?
Is it now? Everything that's happening now is happening now.
Let's thank everybody.
What happened to then?
There's one person I want to thank, and you know who it is? It's Sam. And then who else do we want to thank? Who else do we want to thank tonight?
Gross.
David Gross.
And Bart.
And Chris.
And Bart and Chris. And I can see Bobby and Joey and Martha and David Lewis. The man on the board. Actually,
DC.
DC Lewis.
And the professor.
All you folks at home.
The professor.
This show is about you, Aaron. So what do you have to say for yourself?
When will then be now? Soon.
And thank you, lesbian brothers.
Folks.
Dude, we didn't read any of your chaotic philosophy adages. Oh, man, we got to come back next
You got to come back sometime soon, okay?
Can we read,
we'll see you next time.
Out
just
there
read
in the eye of the
Don't let people
Cyclops.
that don't know how to dance make rules for you.
Windfall,
keep on rocking.
On the petrochemicals.
Read two of those.
Looking out my window, there's still a full moon out tonight. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
I think our time is almost up.
I can rock it out.
Bye.
Laws of chaos. 1. There are no laws.
But so proudly we hailed
Twilight's last gleaming.
At the twilight's last gleaming. and the rocket's red glare. The bombs bursting in air. It gave through the night. We all had such a fright. But when we awoke, it was still there. Whoa, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land? Whoa, the free and the home of